In this video, I'm going to explain what a Zoom Pilates class is and how to prepare for your first one so that you have the best experience. So to answer that first question, what is Zoom Pilates? Well, Zoom is a software app that you can download to your mobile, to your tablet, or to your laptop, and it allows you to live stream a class directly from the comfort of your own home. It's the closest thing you're going to get to a face-to-face experience. We can all see and hear each other in class, and as teacher, I can give you heaps of feedback, motivation, and I can give you adaptations to exercises as well. What makes a Cat Pilates Zoom class a little bit different is mine are super small and fun, just like me. So that's what a Zoom Pilates class is. How do you prepare for your first one? There are three things you need to think about. There are some basic requirements, there are some things that are going to happen when you first book with me, and then there are some things that you need to know before you join your class. So first of all, basic requirements. You're going to need to make sure that you've got either a mobile or a tablet or a laptop. Ideally a tablet or a laptop because the screens are bigger so we can see and hear each other a lot more easily. Clothing, you're going to need to be wearing leggings, something like this, or maybe even jogging bottoms, and then nice comfy t-shirt as well. Feet, I tend to teach with bare feet, but if your feet do get really cold, then feel free to pop some socks on. Equipment in class is really minimal. You're going to need a mat of some sort, so something like this, a yoga or Pilates mat. If you don't have access to one of those, even a thick towel will work to get you started. Speaking of towels, you might also need a little hand towel like this. So when we lie down on the mat and we lie on our side, you want to keep your neck nice and straight, and you're going to have one hand underneath your head. So popping a towel between the side of your head and your arm helps to keep the neck straight, and some people find it just a little bit more comforting as well, or more comfortable. So that's what you need in terms of clothing and equipment. And now, what about how much space you need? Well, you're going to need to have, when you're standing up, an arm's width either side of you. And then when we're lying down on the mat, you need to make sure you've got enough space to be lying out nice and long with your arms behind your head. So what about camera positioning? Well, when we're standing up, I want to be able to see you from top to bottom, just like this. When we come down onto our mats and we move our devices, which we normally do after our warm-up, then I want to make sure that I can see you from the side like this. So this is the position that you want to be in, and this is the angle, ideal angle of your camera. So those are the basic requirements. So the second thing is what happens when you book. So when you first book with me, I'm going to send you some links. I'll send you a link so you can download the Zoom app. I'll also send you a test link for Zoom. That means you can log into a dummy class and you can play around with your camera and your audio settings to your heart's content so that you feel comfortable and confident when you do actually join your first class. I'll also send you a link that allows you to log into your class, and you'll use that login every single week, so make sure you keep it somewhere handy. Last thing you need to think about is what actually happens when you join your first class. Make sure you get yourself organised, you've got your mat laid out, clothing on obviously, and that you've got your camera set up as well. Generally we start standing up, so you might want to just get that camera set up in a standing position to begin with. You might also want to grab a bottle of water as well, a bit like I have. Then when you log in, so you're going to use that code I sent you when you booked, log in and you'll wait in a virtual meeting room. I'm going to see you appear on my computer screen and then I will let you in. When you join, keep your device unmuted. We always have a little bit of a chin wag before class starts. You can tell me about any injuries you've got so I know to throw in any adaptations if you need them. Then when class starts, pop your device on mute for me. Don't worry if you forget, because I have the power to mute you as well. Once class starts, if you're performing an exercise, it feels uncomfortable or you need to grab my attention, give me a little wave, unmute yourself, tell me what's wrong and I can give you an alternative. And then just remember to pop yourself back on mute again. At the very end of class, everybody unmutes, have another little chat. You can give me any feedback, what you liked, maybe what you didn't like, and then we all log off and we catch up again in another week's time. So hopefully this video has helped you understand a little bit more about what a Zoom Pilates class is, and also how to prepare for your first one so that you have the best experience. However, if you do have any questions, feel free to get in contact with me. Otherwise, I'll see you on the mat soon.